Have you ever wondered what secrets lie beneath the world's great deserts? These endless seas of sand might look empty at first glance, but they are far from barren. The desert surface hides stories that have been lost for millennia, waiting for curious minds to uncover them. It's easy to see them as empty, timeless landscapes, but beneath the sand, entire cities are waiting to be rediscovered. Every grain of sand could be covering a piece of history, walls, streets, and artifacts that once bustled with life. Imagine, over 100 major ancient urban centers, some more than 6,000 years old, hidden under the dunes. These cities were once vibrant hubs of culture, trade, and innovation, now lying in silence beneath the shifting sands. These weren't just villages, they were sprawling metropolises, palaces, temples, and marketplaces all swallowed by the desert. Imagine the grand processions, crowded markets, and the daily lives that played out here now frozen in time. The silence of the desert today conceals the echoes of thousands of voices and the footsteps of merchants who once walked these now buried streets. The wind that sweeps across the dunes once carried the sounds of laughter, music, and trade. Uncovering them is like finding a secret chapter in the story of humanity. Each discovery adds a new piece to the puzzle of our shared past, revealing how people adapted and thrived in these harsh environments. Beneath the sands of Arabia, the Sahara, and Central Asia, entire networks of cities have been erased from our maps. These lost civilizations once connected continents, shaping the course of history in ways we are only beginning to understand. Some were powerful capitals controlling vast trade routes. Their influence stretched for hundreds of miles, drawing travelers and merchants from distant lands. Others were sacred pilgrimage sites, attracting visitors seeking spiritual guidance and leaving behind monuments that still inspire awe today. The desert acts as both destroyer and preserver, burying these cities but also protecting them as time capsules. The very sands that erase them from view have shielded their secrets from the ravages of time and weather. Dry, stable conditions preserve wood, textiles, and even ancient documents that would decay elsewhere. In these arid tombs, fragile relics survive for centuries, offering rare glimpses into daily life long ago. In a twist of fate, the very force that hid these cities is also why we can find them in such remarkable condition today. The desert, with all its mystery, continues to guard the memories of civilizations waiting to be brought back into the light. One of the most captivating lost cities in human history is Ubar, often called the Atlantis of the Sands. A name that conjures images of mystery and grandeur buried beneath endless dunes. For centuries, Ubar existed only in legend, a fabulously wealthy city at the heart of the frankincense trade, said to have vanished without a trace, swallowed by the relentless desert. Explorers, adventurers, and scholars searched for it, inspired by tales from Bedouin storytellers and ancient texts, but many believed it was nothing more than a myth. That changed in the 1990s when NASA satellite images revealed a network of ancient caravan routes, all converging on a single mysterious point deep in the Omani Desert. Archaeologists soon arrived at Shizr, where they uncovered the remains of a collapsed fortress built atop a limestone cavern, just as the old legends had described. The city's water source, once its lifeblood, had slowly eroded the ground beneath, causing the fortress to collapse into a massive sinkhole. Not by divine wrath, but by the slow, powerful forces of geology. Among the ruins, archaeologists found artifacts from Greece, Rome, and Persia, revealing Ubar as a cosmopolitan trading post where cultures and goods from across the ancient world converged along the incense trail. Ubar's story is a powerful reminder of how even the most prosperous civilizations can be undone by the forces of nature and time, their glory reduced to scattered stones and drifting sand. It wasn't a flood of water that claimed this Atlantis, but a flood of sand, and the collapse of the very ground it stood upon, a slow, silent disaster that erased a city from the map. Yet the legend of Ubar endures, reminding us that sometimes the stories passed down through generations can lead us to real places, lost worlds waiting to be rediscovered beneath the sands. Some desert cities, like Petra in Jordan, were never truly lost, just hidden in plain sight, waiting for the world to rediscover their secrets. For centuries, travelers passed by, unaware of the wonders that lay beyond the rugged cliffs and shifting sands. Petra, the rose-red city half as old as time, was carved directly into sandstone cliffs, concealed at the end of a narrow gorge called the Sea. Its dramatic entrance winding through towering rock walls. built
I got a God
anticipating
complex.
marvels
Haters
that
love to
await
hate, but I
inside.
never feel pressed.
The
Got a lot on my
Nabateans,
plate, but
once
I never
known
get
as,
stressed.
settled
I'll
here
take
and
all the
grew
pressure
wealthy
like I'm
by
acing
taxing
this test.
caravans on the region's
Tear
trade
it up like I'm
Their
Jason.
city
I see the
became a
world like it's ready for
crossroads
the
of commerce,
taking. I
culture,
see this
and
place like a
ideas,
game I'm
connecting
playing. Straight to
Arabia,
the bank to
Egypt,
collect
and the
my
Mediterranean.
payments. No
Their city is a
negotiations,
breathtaking
it's my
fusion
way, I
of
was
human
born
artistry and
impatient.
natural beauty.
And like a damn
Tombs,
Freemason, I'll
temples,
run
and
this
public
nation.
buildings carved from the living rock. Every facade tells a story, blending influences from Greek, Roman, and local traditions. The iconic treasury revealed at the end of the secret is just the beginning. Petra unfolds into a vast valley of rock-cut wonders with hundreds of monuments scattered across the landscape.
I don't know
The
how to
Nabateans
stop.
were brilliant
I just go
hydraulic
till I
engineers,
drop.
capturing
Whether
and
it's
storing
working or
rainwater to
shots,
sustain a thriving
give it all
oasis.
that I got.
Their advanced water systems
You can watch me
made life
work in my
possible in this arid
element.
land,
Anyone in the
supporting
way
both
is
people and
irrelevant.
trade.
Wanna cross me,
Their
cool, not
ingenuity allowed them
intelligent.
to
Cause I don't
cultivate
forget
gardens
shit
that
like an
support a large
elephant.
population in the
Go
desert,
ahead and tempt me,
transforming
put it on the
Petra
line
into
and
a
you'll
green
come up
haven amid
empty.
the harsh wilderness.
If I got time, I'm
Petra's
deadly. Never caught off
rediscovery in
guard,
the
no, I'm
19th
always
century
ready.
opened a window into
I got a
a
hand real
lost culture
steady.
that
Look
mastered
me in the eye and you'll
survival
see
against
no
all odds.
hezzy. About
Explorers
to
and
get real
archaeologists
messy,
were
I'll put you in a
awestruck by
great
its
16
scale
like
and
candy.
sophistication. It stands as a testament to adaptation, ambition, and the enduring power of human creativity. Petra's legacy continues to inspire all who visit. Petra is not just a relic, it's a living lesson in resilience, where echoes of the past still shape the present and future. In the Syrian desert, the ruins of Palmyra, once called the Bride of the Desert, rise from the sand. Palmyra was a vital Silk Road oasis, connecting east and west, and its merchants amassed fortunes that transformed the city into a marvel of limestone columns and grand archways. The Great Colonnade, nearly a mile long, linked temples, markets, and theaters, reflecting the city's cosmopolitan spirit. Palmyra's most famous ruler, Queen Zenobia, briefly forged an empire that rivaled Rome, leaving a legacy of ambition and cultural fusion. The city's art and architecture blend Greco-Roman, Persian, and Semitic traditions, a true crossroads of civilizations. Funerary busts and monuments give us an intimate look at the people who lived and died here. Palmyra stands as a symbol of resilience and creativity in the harshest of environments. The true genius of ancient desert cities lies in their unseen engineering. Survival in these arid lands depended on mastering water, harvesting, storing, and distributing it with precision. The Nabateans of Petra carved channels and cisterns into the rock, capturing flash floods and storing water for months. Similar ingenuity appeared across the ancient world. Egyptians tapped aquifers while Persians built qanats, underground tunnels carrying water for miles. These feats required deep knowledge of hydrology and geology, and they turned barren valleys into fertile gardens. Desert dwellers also built for comfort, thick walls for insulation, small windows and clustered buildings for shade. Passive cooling and smart city planning made life possible in extreme climates. These sustainable designs were born of necessity, and their legacy endures in desert architecture today. Ancient engineering was the true lifeblood of these lost cities. Discovering a lost city is like opening a time capsule into daily life. Artifacts, pottery, tools, toys reveal the human side of history, connecting us to ancient families, merchants, and artisans. City layouts show social structure, grand villas for elites, modest homes for workers, and evidence of everyday routines. Marketplaces bustled with goods from across the world, Roman glass, Chinese silk, Indian spices, proving these cities were global hubs. Foreign coins and pottery show a melting pot of cultures and ideas. Botanical remains and animal bones reveal diets and farming practices, while skeletons tell us about health and life expectancy. These details transform lost cities from abstract ruins into vibrant living communities. Trade powered these metropolises, and their diversity shaped the ancient world. Every discovery brings us closer to the real people behind the stones. The past comes alive, one artifact at a time. The temples and tombs of desert cities reveal the spiritual heart of ancient societies. These sacred spaces were centers of worship, power, and community life, often dedicated to gods of sun, sky, and water. Palmyra's Temple of Bel, a blend of Eastern and Western styles, could hold the city's population during festivals. Carvings and inscriptions depict rituals and myths, offering a window into ancient beliefs. The Nabateans carved monumental tombs into Petra's cliffs, eternal houses for the elite, designed to impress and ensure a comfortable afterlife. Grave goods, jewelry, pottery, tools reflect a belief in life beyond death. Studying these sites connects us directly to the hopes and fears of people long gone. Faith and ritual shaped every aspect of life in the desert. Today, uncovering lost desert cities is a high-tech adventure. Satellite imagery, like that used to find Ubar, reveals ancient roads and settlements invisible from the ground. Archaeologists use ground-penetrating radar and magnetometry to map buried structures without digging. Drones and laser scanning create detailed 3D models, preserving sites digitally for research and virtual exploration. These tools accelerate discovery and protect fragile remains, revolutionizing how we study the past. Technology doesn't replace the archaeologist's skill, it enhances it, opening new windows into lost worlds. The desert's secrets are now within reach, thanks to science and innovation. The future of archaeology is as exciting as the discoveries themselves. For every rediscovered city, dozens more still sleep beneath the desert sands. The search is far from over. Vast regions of the Sahara, Arabia, and Central Asia hold countless secrets. Each new find can rewrite history, revealing how our ancestors adapted and thrived in extreme environments. These stories remind us that our modern world stands on ancient foundations: trade, engineering, and cultural exchange. Lost cities also warn us about climate change and resource management. Some vanished when water ran out and resources were overused. Their rise and fall are cautionary tales for our own time. The quest to unveil the desert's lost worlds is a journey of discovery, connection, and wonder. The adventure continues. The desert is waiting.